one of the dangers of clamping a small brush in your hand is that whilst you're aware of it and whilst you're sloshing, you know, even if it is a sable, whilst you're sort of sloshing colour on, then it's all fine and dandy. But the problem with having a small brush in your hand is that your hand starts to creep all the way down here to it. And so you end up going, oh, look, I hate that. And that's when it stops being impressionistic. So one of the things that I do suggest is switching to as large a brush as you can get away with, so that it is actually fantastically difficult to do squidgy little things. You can still do detail with a large brush if it's got a nice point on it. Get used to depositing some colour and then learning that rolling your brush is actually what's going to taper it to a point and create a fine line with it. Because if anything is helpful to you, that movement is. Because then you're not doing this sort of repetitive mark thing, which is the thing we talk about a lot, isn't it, in watercolour class? How to get out of that repetitive stroke, because that looks man-made. And if you're trying to paint natural objects, you need a much looser approach. So you're loading your brush up with colour, deposit as much colour as you can, and then try to bring that out to a fine line. If you're finding it difficult doing it across, turn your paper 90 degrees and do it from top to bottom, because that is sometimes easier. But practice that, I would say, either with the size 10 or with the size 12.